Building a great site is always related to developers and long sessions of coding and designing. Small business owners tend to look for more accessible solutions, knowing that their sites may not be optimal due to scarce resources. But you will see a tool that can meet all the expectations, delivering the best results in page building and a straightforward methodology without hiring extra personnel. In this video, we will present Webflow, a website builder tool that does not require prior coding skills and allows anyone to design and create unique sites. So, stick around to discover how great this tool can be for you and your business. Welcome to softwaretrailers.com. Webflow has various distinguishing features that set it apart from the competition. Webflow is more sophisticated than other website builders, yet it is not usually more difficult to use. Even clients who are not computer proficient can use the Webflow editor to make essential modifications to their website. Webflow benefits both designers and clients. You will be able to control HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript on a completely visual canvas. Additionally, you can turn your design into clean, semantic code that you can share with the world or hand off to developers. The Webflow Designer tool converts your design into clean HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You can either share your prototype with developers or export the code in this instance. You need the designer, the CMS, and the hosting to maximize Webflow. Where some designers may experience a steep learning curve at the beginning, Webflow will allow you to change your design once you master it. This tool allows you to add, position, and style components. Simultaneously, the underlying system generates markup and code. This makes Webflow a smart and adaptive real-time website builder. From predefined options to toggles that display or hide complicated features and more granular management, Webflow streamlines many settings. You can start from scratch or utilize one of the pre-made templates, some of which even include a site structure. Webflow's library has over 30 free and 100 paid templates, with the main differences being the level of complexity and bundled elements like styles and graphics. This saves time because most of these CSS rules are tedious to build by hand, and many developers choose auto-generation tools instead. The CMS, like the designer, is a no-code web building tool. In-designer and on-site functionality for site designers, clients, and content managers. You can use the CMS to organize content types like blog posts, product pages, and more. In addition, Webflow CMS allows users to create custom content with fully customizable fields, making large online projects easier to manage. Relationships can be used to build collections. You could, for example, link the articles to an author collection. Webflow's CMS is revolutionary in that you can use it in the Webflow Designer without knowing how to code. Beyond the CMS backend, the Webflow editor allows you to add new material of the same type to an existing website, benefiting both authors and clients. For example, you can change static pages and add dynamic content like blog entries and portfolio projects without installing any plugins. In contrast to the laborious Webflow Designer, Webflow's CMS lets you or your client modify your website's content. If you're adding a CMS to your site, you'll need to create a template for each collection. For example, you could create a single blog post template for the entire blog collection. Then your consumers can quickly generate and amend posts without affecting the style or layout. Webflow eCommerce combines the designer and CMS to create a unique e-commerce experience. Any Webflow project can be transformed into an e-commerce site. You can connect your e-commerce website to payment gateways like Stripe, Apple Pay, PayPal, or Google Pay, and additional capabilities. Webflow adds 2 new collections, items and categories. Both work like CMS collections with a few extra fields for e-commerce. Plus, e-commerce also provides you with customizable checkout and shopping cart pages. Webflow's CMS and e-commerce connectors let you add dynamic content to your site. Both integrations work seamlessly with Webflow Designer, allowing you to create unique designs for dynamic content pages. Also, Webflow's native e-commerce integration may not meet all clients' needs, but you may build a custom site and host it elsewhere. For example, your client can use the Webflow Designer to develop a website, which you could upload to Shopify and use their e-commerce feature. Webflow simplifies publishing to a live URL. You can choose from a subdomain of webflow.com or your custom domain from the drop-down box on the designer screen. To post to one or both of these sites, click the Publish button. Then the system takes care of the rest. With a Webflow hosting plan, you can build your site for free and connect it to your domain name. In addition, Webflow hosting offers various benefits that might improve your website's performance and your webmaster's productivity. Because Amazon CloudFront and Fastly is built in, you don't have to bother manually upgrading your hosting server. A second benefit is that a built-in content delivery network ensures that your website is served from a geographically proximate node to your users. No matter how traffic or harmful threats your website receives, the revolutionary distributed infrastructure provides quick loading times and near-perfect uptime. A free SSL certificate assures your website's security with no additional setup or maintenance required. As you have seen, Webflow is a trustworthy platform that takes care of all that is needed to design and build great websites and e-commerce stores without the struggle of dealing with code. If you want to use Webflow services, you can do so by clicking the link in the description. Also, check our playlist specific to our recommended industry-leading software providers, and don't forget to subscribe to our social media channels. Thanks for watching. See you next time.